very good afternoon to you, especially Her Excellency, the First Lady of Ghana, Mrs. REBECCA AKUFO-ADDO, our chief host, the chairman of Merck Foundation, the CEO of Merck and co-chair, my dear sisters, the First Ladies of African countries that are here present, development partners, the media people here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to congratulate the First Lady of Ghana for bringing the African First Ladies in Ghana this afternoon. It is my pleasure to be part of this event. I would like to start by telling you that I came from Nigeria, that's the giant of Africa, with a population of almost 200 million. As you are all aware, it's a giant of Africa. When it comes to health issues, we all face the same problems in Africa. In Nigeria, we have a lot of general hospitals, primary health care centers, and federal medical centers that attend to referral cases. When I became the First Lady of Nigeria, being a mother and a grandmother, I am so passionate about women and children concerning their health and well-being. Based on that, I am totally committed to campaign for the cause of improving the health and well-being of women and children, including the infertile women in Nigeria. As you are all aware, the infertile women across African countries or African continent, they face a lot of challenges. Infertile women have some peculiar problems, but it's the same in all African countries, such as social problem, economic, and psychological problems, as you are all aware. Over the years, I've made some efforts, despite having so many healthcare centers in Nigeria. I decided to build a hospital purposely for women and children. In 2 zones of the Nigerian, of 6 zones out of the Nigerian geopolitical zones. I've already established 2 hospitals, and also based on that, I would like to thank Her Excellency, my sister, Mrs. REBECCA AKUFO-ADDO, for attending the commissioning of the one in the northeastern part of Nigeria, and the wife of the Chadian president, and some that are not here today. I have also a plan of building 6, that is 1 in each of the zones. That is just to cater for women and children. In that, they take care of the fertile and infertile women. They take care of the infertile women, like on counseling. They have made some improvement of making their lives better by counseling them, putting more effort to bring the end of stigmatization that they are facing. So having the hospitals have addressed a lot of challenges that they are facing. They also face some financial deprivation, abuse by in-laws and members of the society, and also it helps in limited access to the healthcare services. Some of the solutions I've keyed in is to make sure that we empower them, just like the Merck Foundation does. Before the emergence of Merck Foundation in Nigeria, based on my passion for women and children, I have decided after establishing the primary healthcare centers, I went on introducing some empowerment programs that will elevate the suffering of the infertile women in collaboration of an agency in Nigeria called a Women Development Center. The DG is here. We thank you specifically for joining in helping the women. Both my foundation and the Women Development Center, they empower the women in different skill acquisitions and also on counseling, on stigmatization, depression, and other psychological problems they face. Following the launching of Merck Foundation in Nigeria 2 years ago, they have improved the lives of so many infertile women in Nigeria, in hundreds of them, such as skill acquisitions in different fields like beauty, salon, fashion, livestock, groundnut milling, and conditional cash transfer. And also in my foundation, there are some of the women that are not medically confirmed that they are infertile. They are being divorced, or they got married halfway, they haven't completed their secondary school. I introduced something called educational empowerment, in which we give them some coaching that will make them enroll into high institutions, and also public speaking, writing, and so on. And some of them today are broadcasters, some of them are MCs, masters of the ceremony, but not as expert as the Ugandan guy here. I cannot conclude without thanking the Merck Foundation and assuring them of my continued support and putting more effort in awareness about infertility, especially about the misconception on surrounding the infertility in Africa. There's some superstitious belief in witchcraft and all that. We promise to work together to bring to an end of the superstitious belief. And also, from the beginning of the program, we have watched a short clip that was so touching. I think Merck have already done so much within the 6 years, and you're still doing more. And I think, based on my own opinion, that's my personal opinion, seeing the way a woman's hands was chopped up as a result of being infertile, meanwhile she wasn't confirmed medically as an infertile woman. I think not only women need to be addressed on infertile and make them to be more than being a mother. I think we can also key in the actors, that is the men that are always not sure of their medical condition and always blaming the women and taking actions into their hands. Thank you very much, and God bless you.